What is up, everyone? Time for another trade recap because I know it's been a while and we made a lot of money trading. Let me show you guys real quick. So if I go to Top Step, about last week I had a $25,000 USD, which for me is about $35,000 Canadian. I had a nice payout from Top Step. You guys could see here, these were all the 5 payouts, copy trading 5 accounts. So it's been a very good month of trading. My systems are working even better now. I keep tweaking and keep adapting to these market conditions. But I'm gonna give you guys a trade recap. You guys can see here on Top Step X, we made $1,000 for, we have the 5 accounts here. So times that by 5 expresses, it's about $5,000 USD on the day. So again, that next payout is coming and it's gonna be very nice. But let's break down what trade we actually took today that helped me make this money. And it was actually a very quick trade. So my bias on the day was very bearish. We were respecting a lot of bearish confluences, and I had some targets down here, which you can see is what price wanted to come to. So after here, it had a big reaction. So these were kind of my targets down here that I was expecting price to come into, and I wanted to find a short opportunity to target that. So initially, this is market open right here, this black candlestick. I was looking for some shorts here. So a little unfortunate, I could have got an even better entry. I was in shorts right here before market open, expecting market to kind of just dump. I literally just got liquidated. Unfortunately, it happens. So my day would have been a little bit more profit as well, but it's okay because I re-entered. So what happens, got a little bit manipulated here, engulfing candle, and what am I waiting for? You guys know, what do I trade? I like to trade the first presented, which is why I have a whole indicator right here. You guys can see first presented. It's currently off because it's ongoing some maintenance fixes. Every time I always work to make sure all the indicators are constantly improving. So in a few days, it's going to be back up and even better than it was before. But you guys know from my other videos, it marks out very clearly every first presented for the session, as well as swing presented on the weekly first presented candlesticks, which is insanely powerful for my swing plays. Real quick, guys, as you already know, Moomoo is the official stock trading platform of the channel. And one of the features I have been obsessing over is one of the new AI tools. It's actually crazy. Before finding Moomoo AI, I was using ChatGPT for a lot of my investing ideas, but that tool isn't optimized for trading. Moomoo AI pulls live market data, prices, earnings, analyst sentiment, and gives me instant context rather than some AI hallucinations. For example, I asked, what's driving Tesla's move today? And it broke down analyst notes, technicals, and even unusual options flow in no time at all. And because it's on Moomoo, it's totally free. No subscription, no paywall. And this is just one of the many tools that Moomoo provides to its customers for free. Some of my other favorites include free real-time level 2 data, unusual options activity, Morningstar research, analyst rating, premium news, and of course, Moomoo still gives $0 commissions on US stocks and ETFs, and $0 contract fees on equity options. And for a limited time, my audience can get up to $1,000 worth of NVIDIA stock as a bonus when you sign up and make a qualifying deposit with the link down below or the QR code on screen. Not to mention the 8.1% APY that new users get for the first 3 months. So even the money that's uninvested is making money. So once again, the QR code is on the screen and the links down below to join myself and 27 million other people already using Moomoo around the world. But going back into it, if you use a Top Step chart, you could see, what do I notice? Engulfing candlestick. Well, what does this engulfing candlestick make? I'm waiting to see if it wants to create a fair value gap. So this next candle here is very crucial for me. I'm waiting to see if it creates a gap, because if it creates that gap, I know there's a very strong chance of it respecting that first presented gap and not inversing right away, because the overall bias on the day was being super bearish. So what happens if I get my rectangle tool? We do have a nice gap that gets created here. All right. So I see the gap gets created. On the next candlestick, I open a sell position. Stop loss is a little bit above this gap here. And what happens? Immediate sell off, and sold off 100 points from that level, giving a very high risk toward ratio on this trade. I did not risk a lot on this at all. And that is the beauty of this trading systems. High win rate. It does have a high RR. And yes, you may lose a few small positions, but all you need is that one nice re-entry and you're back in big profits for the day. That is why I like the system of trading. I think it works the best. And you can see beautiful reaction at this level here. And literally every single candlestick, this first presented, you could see how much power it creates. It created every 1 minute candlestick after that was bearish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even more, but 5 consecutive bearish candlesticks on the 1 minute time frame, showing you again how powerful these key levels are. So that is pretty much it, guys. I will also, why not give you guys another trade recap on the trade I called out in the Discord. So this was a swing trade, and you could see, again, very high risk toward ratio. This was off the first presented, and I'll also break down this. You guys know I started out with Forex. I like swinging Forex. I get literally about maybe one nice swing a week. And then for futures, I will focus on that in the morning, focus on the Nasdaq in the morning, get my payouts on futures, and then look for, some nice Forex swings about once a week. But here is the trade that we caught. So what do I notice about Euro GBP? We are in, for starters, we're in a consolidation zone here. We had 2 areas of interest that I was focusing on. We had one down here that I was holding, and then we had this one that I wanted to see break. So what did I notice off of this last reaction off the area of interest? We shifted structure to higher highs, higher lows, and a clean flow of the market. That's what I want to see. What do? We break past above this level I've been waiting to break for. I already know we're bullish on the 4 hour, and then I wait for that retracement. All right, we come into the retracement. Now I'm waiting for a low time frame to shift bullish as well, just so everything's in sync. Here, lower lows, lower highs, boom, shift structure. Enter off that. And what do I know about this pair? London is going to be the big move. Literally happens. London session absolutely rips. And I told my team, keep some runners because it ran for a 6-to-1 risk toward ratio. Stops under this. Beautiful, very simple, clean trade. All right, going to show you guys, I called this out in my mentorship community. See the date, see the time. I was looking at Nasdaq, saw there was terrible price action that day. No trades. However, I entered Euro GBP buys, stop loss, TP areas, full TP area. This was the before, and then you guys could see, boom, my alert thumb, it's hit. This is the full after. Beautiful trade. In the VIP actual chat, I told them I'm leaving some runners. I recommend doing the same. A lot of bullish momentum. You could see how bullish the daily candlestick was as well. That's why it made me more confident in my position. And what I love to see is my students, they are capitalizing on this as well. You can see Noah, one of my longtime students, he maxed out his account. He has a full payout. His balance is now also $5,000. So that means next 5 trading days, he could request another payout. But I'm not sure if this is one account or multiple. If this was 5 accounts copy traded, that would be 5,000 times 5. So there's a lot of power when it comes to how I teach in the trading systems for my students. You can see October has been a very profitable month for my student Adam. Made about 1.2K on his combine right there. A couple hundred on his Forex fundeds. Corey made $400 on his 50K Express. So this is after he passed. But yeah, guys, if you are interested in my one-to-one mentorship, that is going to close soon because this winter I'm focusing on just keeping my community tight and traveling as well, traveling, trading, and keeping my already community tight. So this might be the last time I'm opening one-on-one mentorship slots. So if you've been watching me for a while and are on the fence about joining or not joining or when you should join, now is the time because I might not reopen this in the future. So that is going to be in the link down below. Leave a like on this, comment if you guys caught any trades yourself. And I'm going to be dropping a ton more trade recaps, and I have some cool vlogs as always coming up. So I'll see you guys on the next one.